All right, so the next meditation is a very, very cool meditation. I developed this at a senior center, and I want you to think about there's a lot of terms going around Christ consciousness, right? So people believe Christ is coming back, and that may be true. But what makes sense to me and to some people is that the consciousness and what he taught is coming back. Because what he was trying to preach is that what's in me is in you. So he wanted us to take the ball and run with it and use his teachings to inspire the world. So this next meditation is the Jesus meditation, and basically you leave earth, you go up, you gain a message from Jesus, and you come back and you share it with the world. So I want you to think about the message more than anything. And I know there's a lot of controversy in the Catholic Church and religion, and believe me, I'll share some stuff on this channel. I know personally a lot of the corruption, and the message that I want to preach is we don't need to rely on religion or hierarchy to make a connection with God or connection with, a man named Jesus who had a great message. So I think focusing on the message is the most important part. So I hope you love this meditation. It was really cool developing it. I was in the senior center, and I noticed I was bringing the meditation with a bunch of spirituality principles, and they started praying before I did it because it was a Catholic senior center. So I'm like, maybe if I craft a meditation that speaks to them and what they believe, they'll be more down with it. And it worked. They loved it, and I recorded it in the booth at Soul Sonics, Austin Rap Bomb studio. And actually, this is the one I freestyled because it just came so naturally to me. And I do have a lot of respect for the message of Jesus, and he put a great message out to the world. And 2,000 years later, people are still talking about him. He's coming back in a big way, which I think is that Christ consciousness coming back and people waking up to the fact that we can spread the message. We don't necessarily need somebody to come back from the dead, because in some beliefs, we never really die. Our spirit lives on forever. So I want you to try this meditation. I encourage you, you don't have to do anything, but I encourage you to try it, to feel it out, and just try to get the message. That's the most important part. I look at this as an extended version of prayer. So if you are Catholic, there's nothing wrong with meditating. You're connecting your mind, body, and spirit, and you're really sitting in that prayer. You're not just saying a prayer that lasts 30 seconds. You're sitting in it, you're feeling it out, you're searching through your soul. Like, everybody's going to get a different message from this meditation. So that's the beautiful thing about this, is that your message might be different from my message. And I actually guarantee it is, because you're a different spirit, a different person. So that's a beautiful thing about this meditation. So I'm really excited to share this with y'all. We recorded it really well. I really like what Austin did. And, he's great at his craft. He's great at what he does. He writes and raps himself. So, I'm working with some cool people, and I'm really grateful that we were able to get this done. So we got more coming. I got 2 more meditations loading up pretty soon, and I'm getting back in the booth with him, doing one on procrastination, fear. So all these things that every person deals with at one point in time, but we can overcome these things with a daily practice of rewriting the story in our brains. So I really hope y'all love this one. And if you don't, I got more coming out. If it's not something you jive with, I get it, man. I respect that. So thank you all for clicking on this video, and enjoy the GC meditation, the Jesus meditation. And you're not going to want to come back down to earth, I'll tell you that. But I love y'all, and thank y'all for clicking on this video.